一日が終わる夕焼けの中に映し込んだ白い白い白いティーカップいろんな景色を君と見るのでしょう私がおばあちゃんになるまで夏の暑い日にも寒空に囲えた日も全部飲み干してくトゥトゥトゥルルふと思い出した懐かしい言葉を映し込んだ丸い丸い丸いティーカップいろんな季節を巡り巡るでしょうあなたがおじさんになるまで愛を感じた日も喧嘩して泣いてた日も全部飲み干してくトゥトゥトゥルル
Yokoso and välkommen! We're here for another day of video gaming video. 3 plus 3 is good enough for me. 6 to pick up sticks. I don't know. I actually am only doing this to, well, for one, of course, do the do, but for two, I gotta go somewhere in 3 hours, and I'm just trying to kill some time, because I don't want to start doing anything too, on the nose, but I want to do something that's at least kind of fun. So I'm like, oh yeah, I need to clear out. I have 9 storm pods as of yesterday. So I need to do this within the next 2 hours so that I don't have full storm pods and the storm pod rejuvenation comes through. You get it. You know it. You live it. You dream it. So I don't even need to tell you. My eye is really, really dry, my right one. It's really red too, and yeah, it's not itchy at all. It just is really dry. Like, I want to have that eye closed all the time because it just feels like it needs like a good lubing up. I don't have any eye drops to use though. If I did, I'd use them, but yeah, I don't have any eye drops to use. This happens to me whenever allergy season starts becoming prevalent. Worst part is I've been taking the medication I have to be able to function during allergy season, because I have really bad allergies. I've said it before, but like, unironically, what I'm allergic to, I am incredibly allergic to, and it's pretty prevalent in my area, so like, yeah. Certain times of the year, it's just kind of like I gotta be on high alert. Yeah, like, unironically, like, I've gotten over most allergies as I've gotten older. My allergy to tumbleweeds is still just as strong as when I was a youth. One time I stepped on one, I think it was about 5 years ago when I was going for a run at midnight. So it was dark, and then again, I just happened to step on one. I was like, oh no, I think that was a tumbleweed. And I was like, that's okay, I should be fine. And then just a little bit later, all of a sudden my leg was swelling up, and every point that actually touched the tumbleweed was turning red. And I was like, I need to go home. So yeah, I guess maybe well, I've seen them out and about, so I know that they're active, but I don't know, I didn't think they were this active to destroy my right eye. I've become Naked Snake. But yeah, that's about it as far as interesting things going on. I went out yesterday. I mentioned it during the birthday stream if you were there for the birthday bonanza, as we have every day. I mean, not every day, every year. I mean, sure, we can say live your life like every day's your birthday, but the birthday bonanza, as it was supposed to be, was yesterday. And I don't know, I had fun. I wish I didn't, not yesterday, the 9th. The 9th is my birthday. Today's the 11th. Yesterday was Mario Day. Anyway, what I'm just trying to say is that yesterday, that I mentioned on the day before yesterday, was the day that I went to a town about an hour away. Same town that I watched that Gundam movie in. Because they have a Lego store called a Bricks and Minifigs, which is just kind of like a chain of Lego stores, but not like the Lego store, the one that's actually made by Lego. Bricks and Minifigs are like a third-party type beat, like a GameStop, you know, because you can trade and sell and whatever. Anyway, I went there to buy one thing, because they had two of this minifigure that I had wanted, but I didn't buy it last time because I'm a fool. But I went this time, they only had one of it, so I bought it. And something else too. But 3 plus 3, good enough for me. I then went to a Thai restaurant, and I mean, I thought it was pretty good. I'm something of a pineapple fried rice aficionado myself, and it was probably the second best Thai fried rice I've ever had. Like second, not really a close second, but definitely the second best on my Vegeta beat. But yeah, pretty good. That was about it. I took an hour-long nap though, pretty late in the day, and it really ruined my sleep. Like, yeah, I took, like I said, an hour-long nap. Maybe it was around 5 p.m., so I woke up at 6 p.m. And then I thought, oh, yep, time to, no. I think I went to bed around 5 p.m. and I woke up about like, no, it was maybe like 6 something, but it was still only about an hour and some change. Anyway, my point being that it kind of set I woke up feeling refreshed, sure, and then I thought, man, I'm pretty tired, and I tried to go to bed, and I ended up laying in bed for almost 3 hours, just unable to fall asleep. But I woke up today not feeling absolutely terrible, so shrug emoji. I don't know how that works. My goal for today is not to take a nap, but that's easier said than done, being honest. I just get really, really tired, and I don't want to take anything caffeinated, but honestly, in times of distress like this, pioneers used to eat coral. I'm about to dig in on the Great Barrier Reef, so to speak. Please hit Hokusai just once. Boo! Yeah, what else happened? Nothing really. I decided I think I mentioned it during the last stream. I forget I didn't stream yesterday, so I keep wanting to say yesterday, but it's actually been 2 days since the last stream. And that's mostly just because I got home later than I thought I would from my whole adventure. But yeah, the next thing I want to start watching is going to be that Looney Tunes show that was on Cartoon Network from like, 12 years ago? 13 years ago? Whenever that was. Mostly because I can hardly remember that show. I never watched it to completion. But also because I saw a funny clip of it and I was like, yeah, I mean, I've been on a cartoon watching, binge lately. Jaunt maybe is the better word. So yeah, I thought I'd do that. Long-time listeners will know that recently I watched Gochi Usa Bloom. So I've kind of been between shows. I've been watching this guy build stuff on YouTube. Build stuff out of Legos. They've been making like an undersea cabinet. Like they have like a glass cabinet and then they're have different shelves on it that represent different depths of the ocean. And I don't know, it's fun to watch, but I kind of feel like I'm just wasting time when I watch it. So, yeah. But I feel that way about any time I watch anything that's not, like, something serialized. Like, if it's not a cartoon or an anime, I feel like I'm wasting time watching it. I really don't like watching YouTube content. Or even, well, how do I put this in a way that doesn't make me sound insane? You know what? Who cares? I already sound insane no matter what I say. But yeah, something that I don't like is consuming content by other people sometimes, a lot of the time, more often than not. Mostly because I'm like, well, if I'm watching someone else's content, I should be making content of my own. And that used to motivate me to make YouTube videos when, like, 10 years ago. But anymore, it doesn't. So, like, anymore, I'm just, I don't know. It feels like just killing time. I need to get out of that mindset, which I mostly have. I don't feel that way about watching other people stream, though, for some reason. But when it comes to YouTube content, I'm always like, bro, you could make a YouTube video. Stop watching someone make a YouTube video. And then I think, okay. Consistently, this keeps happening to me. Today's the 11th, right? Crazy. Oh, anyway. Lately, the shop app, which I've used forever to track packages, has been really wrong all the time. Like, it keeps telling me, yeah, bro, that'll be here on the... Lately, it's been saying, like, 2 days before stuff actually gets there. Like, I have a package, and they said, yeah, it'll be coming today. And I'm like, are you sure? It says that it hasn't even left its, like, origin post office yet. So I don't think that's gonna happen. And they're like, nah, man, trust. It's like, trust in what? Trust in what? You've lost my good faith. Do we really need to use Johanna's NP? Not really, we'll just hit with Hans. Get him some juice. Get Hans juicing. What's always impressive, at least as of late, to me at least, is how long it takes to get things from Europe, but things from Japan come usually within a week. Like, sometimes you'll order something from Europe and it'll take several weeks, but I've ordered stuff on like a Sunday from Japan and it's come that Thursday. It really just sounds like it's a skill issue and not like a transportation issue. I just closed the Twitch chat. That's okay, no one's saying anything anyway. I meant to close a different tab, but here we are instead. What's good, bro? Death. Take him out. Yeah, I gotta go and pick up that thing in 3 hours. Well, I mean, I can do it in 2 hours. They said they opened at noon. So I'm like, I'll go at 1. You know, give them an hour to lube up. It's a government official building, so I mean, they shouldn't really need time to lube up. Yes, it's related to my court case. I've effectively won my court case. I just have one more thing I need to do. And then, you know, I'm done. I'm finally out of the disgusting evil claws of the legal system. And I can go back to being a young girl. You know, when Chun-Li was all like, and I can get back to being a young single girl. From Street Fighter 2. And the, like, story mode ending. She's like, finally, I can get back to being a young single girl. And she takes off the ribbons in her hair. And she's wearing the jean shorts and a yellow tank top. Listen, I'm not confident enough to wear a tank top. So I always wear a shirt underneath them, but like, I can wear that. Jean shorts I'm okay with. I'm just weird, I guess, about showing my chest. Yeah, I've always been that way, honestly. I don't know why, but, you know, even as a sapling, so to speak, I used to not like showing my chest, my bare chest. Being pantsless, I mean, it's whatever, but being shirtless, I couldn't handle that. And still can't handle it. And I usually get told the same thing by people. They say, you shouldn't worry about things like that. And it's like, why do you want to see my chest so bad? I remember one time I was, well, I'll have to explain a longer bit of the story, so just, I guess, take it with face value what I'm saying. I'm not going to explain the rest of the lore to it. But I was coming out of the shower, and some people were talking. They're like, why are you wearing your towel like that? And I said, I don't know. It's just how I do it. It's like I kind of wear it up so that, you know, I cover my chest. And then they were getting mad. Like, you don't even have breasts. I'm like, oh yeah, well you don't have to rub it in. And they tried to yank the towel off, and then I ran. But not far. Not far. Because I didn't have to really run far. I just needed to get to a locker. It's not like that's a traumatic experience. I'm more just like citing something that happened. Like, you know. We might still stream later today. I don't know, it just depends on how my day goes. Because I'm thinking of hitting up a store on my way home. And I might be like so oiled up after doing that that you guys never hear from me again because I'm going to slide down the stairs and die. Come on, Hokusai. Boo. Oh, I guess not excited is the word I'm looking for. Nah, sure I am. I'm excited to show you guys my setup for the grinding for the 90++. Because I can do it in 3 to 4 turns. 3 turns with good RNG, 4 turns on average. It's a big deal for me, okay? Especially with the character I got to do it with. And no, it's actually not Lancelot this time. My back hurts. I wish when I said that, like a cannonball would shoot me. Doop, doop. And then hit him with that. Doop, doop. Gain 10%, and we're ready to cream. Oh yeah, so yesterday after I went to that Lego store, so I took my brother with me because I wanted to show it to him. Yeah. But anyway, Yes, I took my brother with me, and then we were like, well, let's go to a used game store. And like every used game store seems to be closed on Monday and Tuesday, and we're open Wednesday through Sunday, which I don't understand why most entertainment shops are open that way nowadays. Because, you know, there's insane, disgusting people like myself who's unemployed and just wants to go and have fun on a Monday. You know, Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday. But, you know, don't get to do any of that. So the only store that was open was one that was nearby. And it was called, it had gamer in the title. So we thought, okay, it's probably a game store. And it was games as in board games and like tabletop RPGs. And I mean, it was a cool store. It's just they didn't have anything that I cared about. Or my brother. So, you know. It was one of those like, well, this is cool. Well, anyway, walks out the door moment. One of those Patrick, Squidward, and I. And Squidward says nope and then leaves. It's like, okay, Patrick and I. You know how it goes. From the Sponge Booby movie. I wish my eye wasn't so dry. This sucks. I hate being one-eyed. How does a Cyclops do it? Well, in a Cyclops' defense, they have one big eye on their forehead. Or, well, I guess his face, not really their forehead. So I assume it's less weird. Like, they don't feel like they're missing an entire side of their body worth of vision. But what do I know? I'm just smelly. There was a job that I had applied for last year around this time of year, and they wanted me to go to an interview, and I was going to, but then I just decided not to and just didn't show up to it. And they sent me an email today talking about how there's a job position open, so I submitted my application for it. We'll see if they've forgiven me for my transgressions, or if, you know, I just die. It's not like it pays well, so I'm assuming that if they're advertising to even losers like me who already have shown I don't have interest in the company, that they might not be having the best turnabout. But I don't know, I shouldn't say things like that, because whenever people say things like that, they usually get owned. So, I mean, it'll be cool, I guess, if I get the job, because I need some bread. Like, I'm starting to get low on bread. And also, I have stuff I want to do. Like, I was gonna go and visit a friend of mine in Tiscalon. And I'd like to have some bread for that. I also gotta get a new passport, which I was gonna do next week. And I need some bread for that too. So, you know. Stacking some bread before I get shot in the head. Yeah, speaking of bread, I ate that pie that one day on stream, and then, you know, I ate a good 3/4 of it, maybe. Nah, more like a little bit over a half. You know, maybe like not 3/4, but maybe close to like 2/3. Anyway, moral of the story. I ended up eating the rest of it later that day off camera, and the next day when I woke up, I had a terrible headache and my stomach hurt really bad. I ended up sleeping in 3 hours later than I would have liked. But after that, I felt alright. That's weird, huh? Not only did I sleep in a lot more than I usually do yesterday, I also took a nap. Like, I had to take a nap. I thought I was gonna die of, like, super sleepiness. It's like I drank chamomile tea, the sleepiest of all the teas. But yet I didn't. Kill. Yay. I had a thought, but I couldn't articulate it. Not because it was too evil, but just like I was having the thought, but I couldn't process what thought I was having. It doesn't make sense to anyone that's not me, but it happens sometimes, you know? Sometimes you're just like, man, I'm having a thought right now. Boy, howdy do I wish that I could articulate this to someone. Happens to the rest of us, too. There's a line from Codename Kids Next Door when Lizzie had that brain control helmet and she put it on number 1, and then I don't remember what they said beforehand, but they were at that steak restaurant and number 1's friends, they came to save him from the mind control, and then I think Lizzie said something like, your friends are, she either said your friends are ruining our dinner, or she said your friends seem to really care about you, something like that. And then she said, destroy them! And then starts fiddling with the control panel. And you know, he beats up his friends, but then they give him the bill, and the bill for the steak is huge, and he says, whatever amount of money it is for the steak, and he's like, that's highway robbery! And then the helmet explodes. That's funny, you know. I think it is, at least. Bro can kill his friends, but the evils of capitalism and food service, that's too much. That'll push him over the edge. Chain. Oh, I remember now. There was something that I've been trying to remember to buy, but I was like, what was it? And then it just hit me. It's this cassette. If they still have it in stock, I'm going to buy it. I've been meaning to for several weeks, but I just keep forgetting. That album, Play Online. Nope, it's sold out. Oh well. Not that big of a deal, really. It was a good album in quotes, like, it was alright. It was good enough to buy the cassette for, but really not good enough to, like, do a backflip over. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, well then, no need to show. Outroduction is the name of the song. But is it duck as in like D-U-C-K? Outro hyphen duck, then like peon. Oh yeah, when I was talking to my uncle the other day and I was telling him about Bleach and how it's continued on since he was in prison, and then he was talking about how he loves the aesthetic of Bleach, and then I was thinking about it yesterday. I was like, oh yeah, Bleach's aesthetic as far as the new seasons have gone has completely changed. I was like, I kind of wish I would have told him that so he's not thinking it's just going to be a continuation of like the more fun, goofy Bleach. Nah, it's a lot more serious for better or worse. Demona. Boop. Sorry, I was checking the internet real quick. There was matters to investigate. There was evil afoot. Crit. Nope. Crit. Thank you. One more for the one more. Nope. Do it. Yay. Aokoro Gakushon. You know what's pretty cool? Space. You know what's kind of uncool? How we really don't have a good idea of how war in space would go, so it's always just naval warfare. Oh, that's not the last song? What a sham. Crit. A little something. Yay. That really wasn't a lot of damage. Why do they always hit Johanna? Is it because they know that she's going to take the least amount of damage, so they're like, aim at Johanna. She can take the damage. She can take the judgment. Doop, doop. Wait. There we go. Let's do this. Screams. Wrong. Let's do this. I'm back. I was drinking some water real quick. Getting my sip on. Remona. Oh, people keep unadding me. I don't know why. On my friends list. I was at 125. Now I'm at 123. Not sure, but whatever. They're tired of the Lancelot gimmick. They're like, get a bag and stop worrying about what other people do. Well, I think it's the opposite. I think what they're saying is get a bag and start worrying about what other people say. I really hope that there's a... Well, I thought that the Takeda Shingen raid up had already come, but it doesn't look like it has. Isn't it he's supposed to be on raid up this month? Is there going to be like a Writer Servants Part 2? Because I thought he was on the graphic for it. Unless the rate up happened and I just was, I don't know, asleep. So you can see it was a servant I wanted to get to level 120, but instead we got Hulkside to level 120 because, you know, just luck happens, I guess. Okay, cool. Well, that was that album. I believe it's called Sweet Jam by Yushe. No, Romantic Jam. Kill me right now for my transgressions against Yushe. My apologies, original gangster. Let's listen to this. I don't know what this sounds like at all. Natsu no Roketto. Actually, listen to this first. This is just one song. Man, my stomach is killing me out of nowhere. I was just having fun, no need to get the gun, and now I feel like I swallowed the gun. I swallowed a loaded gun and it shot in my guts. You know that one episode of Adventure Time when the penguins had that party and they wanted Ice King to eat that cheesecake and it had a smoke grenade in it, and when he finished eating it, or at least when he got to the part where the smoke grenade was, it would go off and knock him out, and then he just like ate a single bite of it and he's like, oh, I'm full. He's like, sorry, Gunter. So that's all the cheesecake I can have tonight. And then Gunter got mad and just like shoved the cheesecake in his mouth, and then the smoke grenade went off and it knocked him out. That episode's pretty funny. And there was like a string attached to it too, if I remember right. So like it was just, if he got to the point where he would cut that part of the cheesecake, it would pull the string and then the grenade would go off. It was something like that. That's also that episode where Gunther got that head wound and he remembered his past. Kind of a gruesome scene, if I'm being honest. Just kind of a gruesome scene. Not like a, oh my goodness, honey, cover the kid's eyes type. No, I mean, I guess it was, but like, I don't know. It was like cartoonishly gruesome. Kind of like when Squidward, when he dropped that couch on his toe and ripped off his toenail. That's a gross scene that I cover my own eyes on. It wasn't as bad as that, but it was kind of in the same realm as being as bad as that scene. Okay, so now we listen to that. Back to listening to this Vocaloid album. Natsu no Roketto is just the name of this specific song. I can't read all the Japanese, but I can do my best for you. It's like, Kimi to deatte ninen, and then I can't read that one. Well, actually, no, that's like, no, I can't read that one. Go shitai watashi ga. Well, that one's like Suna. Ni kabatta. And then I can't read the rest of that. That's the best I can do, dog. Oh, I think the last one was GU, like freedom. But that's the best you're getting out of me, I'll tell you quit. I've been slacking on my Japanese lessons for the last 2 weeks. Yeah, I really have. Not like I haven't been doing them, I just really haven't been doing them like I should. I just haven't felt like it. and I haven't been able to force myself to do so. And I had planned to start getting serious again today, but now I have to leave in about, 2 hours? So I'm like, yeah, I guess maybe tomorrow. This is by the IOSYS band. You know, the ones that made that, everyone's favorite song that everyone seems to like to quote and show funny videos of. The Scarlet Keisatsu. And then Kirino's like, what a funky! Yes, a funky! You know that one. I'm looking something up, hang on. When's the Takeda Shingen rate up gonna be? That's what I was looking up, if you were wondering. I didn't get my answer. Oh well. I wish that one time when I was doing that rolling and I got MP2 of him, and then I got another 5-star writer and it was Odysseus. I wish that didn't happen and it was just MP3 Takeda Shingen. What was he doing there? He wasn't even on rate up. Bro said, oh, is this a party? Can I come in? And we were like, no, don't. And he's like, oh, yes, please. I gotta organize all the music I have downloaded. I have a bunch of albums I need to put on my phone, and you know how it goes. I like to organize every song into a playlist except for certain ones, and I need to do that for I think a good 20 albums. I hate when this happens. It happens so often where I just keep pushing it off because I'm like, I'll just wait until I finish listening to all this stuff I have downloaded. I just keep downloading new stuff, and then it comes to the point where I have 20, 30, sometimes 40 or 50 albums I've had to do it for, and that takes 2 hours to do, and I'm just like, man, this sucks. I wish I wasn't the way I was, where I want to organize everything and to neatly set up folders. And no, that's not to say that I even listen to them all the time. Honestly, I really just listen to the same 5 or 6 playlists I have made. If that, it's usually the same 2 or 3. And I just kind of rotate between them. So I make my life unnecessarily difficult without even getting any reward. I wish I didn't have to go out today. And I mean, technically I don't, but I was told to come pick it up yesterday. They didn't say, come pick it up now, but they told me yesterday that I could pick it up effective that day, honestly, if I wanted to. But honestly, I don't know how many times I can say that in one sentence, but they were about to close. You know what I'm saying? They had a good 20-30 minutes before they closed, so it wasn't worth making the trek out there because it took me 30 minutes to get there. So what I've done, shown up, please open the door. And hey, Björn Gaming, how do? It's nice to see you come through. Dante Dewberry. Indeed. That's the star of today's show. Has been summoned. Yeah. you have. Is it fortrilta? I want to say that's the word, but that doesn't sound right. Well, jeg fortriller deg, min nederlandske venn, Bjørn, gameplay. Yeah. Fortrilta. They almost said fortrult. Trolt. Yeah. I'm getting my tongue stuck on L's today. I don't know why, but it's funny. Why don't I just look it up? I guess I don't know. I'm looking something up, bear with me. Oh, I said I enchanted. My fault, OG. My fault. I used the wrong magical verb. My fault. What is this event? Oh, that's not an event. That was just me using my storm pods. That was just storm pod gaming. The event is the Chaldia a boys campaign type beat. I just needed to clear my storm pods, so that's why I was doing that. You're NA only, understandable. I've been meaning to do this for a while, so we're gonna do it now. Not that. So we're gonna do it now. Not that. It is this one. Not that. This. Man, I sure hope this goes well. Hokusai's in a bad spot. No, she's not actually. So yeah, we'll just take the team we normally use. This one's good. I gotta sneeze. Never mind. Sound like I'm foreshadowing? No, I'm just saying that, like... Oh, now I do have to sneeze. Sneezing finish. I'm just saying, it must be nice to play on only one server. Playing on both servers and like actually trying to play them like I actually play them, it's kind of time consuming. It's not like I don't enjoy it, but it's just like I don't really have time to do other stuff. Oh, this isn't the quest I thought it was. Oh well, we can still squeak out a win. It's Fate Extra, baby. The villains of yesteryear. Villains of yesteryear. She still did pretty good damage. Just ooh, my voice cracked there. She still did pretty good damage despite having the NP, strength down. So assumably, we're fighting just the enemies from Fate Extra? There's only 7 enemies, so that's what I'm thinking. Die. Jeez Louise, that hurt. Lee Shuin, more like, get that fool out of here. Shuin. So Ellie will come soon then? I doubt it if it's Fate Extra. If it's gonna be Fate Extra and, you know, CCC, then yeah, definitely. But if it's just Fate Extra, then no. So we'll see. Maybe. Ideally. Aw, so close, Hans. Yeah, I'm thinking this is just like Memories of Fate Extra. Nursery rhyme showing up too. You know that though. Boop. I thought this album was gonna be a lot more not what it's been so far, but it's not been bad. It's a little bit of a chip off the old block. I should have not hit this way, but whatever. It all works out, maybe. Stop. Please. Yeah, it's just Fate Extra. Pokemon. Not Pokemon. SpongeBob is what I meant to say. A SpongeBob type beat. Pokemon. Kogatsu no. I can't read the last part. Vlad, OG. Unfortunately, Lubu survived. Got a lot of nerve still being alive, fool. You know, this went a lot better than I thought it was. I thought this was a completely different quest. Yay! Did we get a bunch of dust from this? Nope, it's a bunch of this item, which I guess is better, but whatever. Good news. That means now we have get out of here. We have access to female Hakuno. Listen, dog. I don't care about whatever you have to yap about. Get away from me. Move. Sweet. So, what we do next... Iron Valiant 39. Hi. Are you rebranding because you're a big fan of Cobalion, the Pokemon? But if it was Chrome and from the future? I'm having a thought, hang on. Okay, yeah, we gotta go here next. Let's go and start knocking out some of these. And I bet you're thinking, but TheSelleri, you don't have any... You don't have any AP right now. Well, see, I'm trying not to forget, because one time I forgot to do 2 of these, and I haven't lived it down. So I'm going to use an apple. An apple a day to keep the doctor away. It explodes. You're a Salamence fan. Yeah, Salamence does fly in the air. Can't lie. Can't lie. Salamence is capable of flight. Which is all I'd ever dreamed to do. And then you said that you're a fan of... I don't know what they're called, the Gardevoir and Gallade future form, but I know what at least the Gallade one looks like. Like Cernite? Or am I thinking about something different? Iron Valiant? That's its name? I thought Iron Valiant was the... Well, whatever. You know what? Shrug emoji, dog. Shrug emoji. Boy, was I wrong. I thought Iron Valiant was what future Cobalion was called. Cobalion. As I called it for years. Man, gods. Eczema. Me when I have an allergic reaction due to an apple. Hang on, I can do this. I can do this. Oh wait, I think we're supposed to kill all these guys. I don't remember though. Whatever. We'll try it out. Veal sandwich. Me when I eat a young cow. We love Ashidomon. He's so cool. Ouch. Veal meat from a bakery? A bakery and not a pancakery? I gotta sneeze. Man, something's killing my allergies today, I'll tell you that much. I couldn't tell you what, but something sure has my number, and I needed to not have my number. And I talked about it earlier, but like, one of my eyes is really, really red, which happens whenever I'm having like allergy problems. And it's just really dry. It doesn't itch, it's just really dry feeling. Like I want to have the eye closed all the time. It's really dry. I'm dying. The changing seasons. It's leading to plant growth that I'm allergic to. It's taking me down. But that's okay. I've lived a full enough life. How did that guy in the front survive? Did you do it, Kagekyo-chan? Yay! I mean, it all worked out in the end, see? Didn't even need to buy a hat. Get away from me. Ivan moment. Ivan the Terrible. He seems like a swell chap. We could switch out one of these Cs. We're not event gaming right now. And put on one of the Bond Cs. The Bond disease. There we go. So what you're telling me is that you're trying to efficiently game. A real one like me brute forces it with Lancelot. Gilga Gaming. Yeah, something like that. It is so over for Martha. She does not stand a chance. It's hilarious. Let's kill her. Alright, Martha. Die. Rip Martha. Indeed. We're going to rip her in twain. See, look, 904,000 damage. I done went and told you we were going to rip her in twain. And we did. Didn't stand a chance against the power. The power of vengeance. Indeed, the ruler got ruled. I like using Kagekyo-chan. Not just because she seems to destroy everything with this team setup, but I don't know. She's just fun to use. Her kit is interesting. And she wears a mask. That's pretty cool, right? Yan Qing, more like die. I'm thinking of a number. The answer's 7. What? More Yan Qing. Yan Qing Gaming. But yeah. I gotta do that thing today. Do. I think we can still pull this off. However, think is the key word. Yeah, this should be able to do it. Oh baby, a triple, you're right. Man, he dropped a lot of stuff. Bro had 5 things in his pocket. Oh, chains? I mean, that's pretty cool. Get away from me. Triple kill. You're right. You know what I want to do? Eat ice cream. You know what I'm not going to do? Eat ice cream. Straight up. Like, it'd be cool to have some ice cream, but I'm not going to do it. I think you're close, right? Yeah, 46,000 more to go. Get away from me. Benjamin and Gerald's ice cream? One time I got it was a mint container of that, and I ate the entire thing. It was like one of the smaller ones. It wasn't like huge, but it was during like a road trip, like home. So it was like an hour. No, it's less of a road trip and more just like an outing. It was like a 2-hour drive home, and I wasn't driving, so I just ate ice cream the entire time. And I was like, oh boy, I'm so full of ice cream. And then I had a terrible experience in the bathroom because I'm lactose intolerant. I don't know why I wanted to eat some chocolate mint brownie ice cream the entire time. It tasted good though. It tasted good though. Was it worth it? Nah, probably not. But what you gonna do, right? Please hit the crit. Thank you. I was doing some grinding yesterday, and there were several times where I missed a 90% crit. like several times. It was kind of infuriating. 806,000. Yay, Blackbeard Gaming. What else needs to be said? What was that song called? Yeah, I almost threw up when I said that for some reason. Yeah. That was nasty. Me when I vomit when I say the word song and called in the same sentence. It's from Bright Colors 5, right? You know this, nephew. You know this. Oh, it's Tales of Hard Style, that song from Bright Colors 6. Thanks for leading me astray, nephew. Anyway, to commemorate Blackbeard hitting Bond 7, we're going to listen to some real pirate music. Some real pirate music. Stealing your radio waves. Get away from me. Hooray! 2 whole quarts. Finally, real pirate music. There was that one time where I was listening to this song and playing this game, and just the capturing stopped, but I didn't realize it. So it was just frozen on a screen of me fighting Blackbeard, ironically enough. That was terrible. There were people there, and they just didn't tell me. And then I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Crazy. Oh, that says knowledge is power? I just realized that. The pirate part. Aye, aye, Captain. I'm 100% sure we can take out these 2 fools between this Noble Phantasm and just these 2 quick crits. It's pretty much over for them, dog. Ishtar, more like park the car. See? A little something light, 343,000 damage. And then who knows how much damage that was. At least 16. I talked about it previously, but remember how I leveled up Hephaestion? Actually, I haven't told anyone this. I haven't even showed it on stream yet. Oh boy, a surprise! And I mean leveled up her skills, not just like leveled her up. I have her now 1088 NP3. Because, you know, I unfortunately got her NP3 sometime last year. And she's just kind of been sitting in the back reins, but it's been her time to shine twice over now has she been the star of today. You know what I mean? She's been today's star twice in a row now. Nah, not twice in a row, but twice. Nines, get out of here, dude. We hate you. We're going to kill you. one image, and it's Steve from Blue's Clues, and he says whatever, something in the beginning. He's like, "This is the front lines. You are going to die." And he has like a mortified looking face. That's a funny image. Hey, get out of here with this virtual insanity. Take me back. There was a bird stuck in the vent for the oven the other day. Like, there's a fan above the oven that connects to outside, you know, like if you're cooking so you can suck out the smell of dookie. But a bird flew in there. It got out with effort. But then the next day, more got in there. And it's like, why are you guys doing this? Don't you have jobs or something? Don't you have something better to do? Have you not jobs? Looks at the camera. No. Let's try this for the first time. Three? I could have swore I just heard the sound like I got a text message, but didn't. I'm losing my mind. I'm going insane. I really don't know how Ryan's skills works, as you can see. I don't have one of my own, okay? How was I supposed to know that that's an attack buff, huh? I know this is a debuff. But also buffs us too, right? Removes our smelliness. Like class disadvantage, but just for like incoming damage, right? No, it's just for outgoing damage. I don't know. Listen. I don't know. Yay. Get away from me. I like cats. They're funny. Well, specifically out of all animals that are pets, I think cats are the most aesthetically pleasing. Like, looking at a cat, it's like, man, that's just a cat. But like, you see a dog and it's like, man, get out of here with all that. Cats are just fun. Wait, why am I taking you? This song's not bad. This song's pretty adequate. Dies. I wish Finn from Adventure Time was in this game. He'd have something cool to say. Bro, I'll be all like, slam a cow! This was the only song I heard from this album before downloading it, so I thought the whole album was gonna have this aesthetic. This sound aesthetic, so to speak. Destroy her Hulksei. Okay, 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 that wasn't enough damage. Wow. Still a fair amount of damage though. What? Two times. Where all the crit stars go? Bro has debuff resist, but couldn't resist that defense down. What a clown. Let's take her to town. Make her wear the crown. I remember one time I was talking with a friend of mine, and this guy kind of just like jumped in the conversation. And he was talking about how he wishes that he said he wished he had a girlfriend, and then it was like, okay, that's cool, I guess. And then he was talking about how he'd make her like wear a collar and force her to drink pee out of a dog bowl. And it's like, listen, dog, I didn't need to hear all that. Like, maybe that's why you don't have a girlfriend, 'cause you open your conversations with that. Kind of weird. I just like suddenly remembered that for some reason, so I had to share it. So there you go. Bro just like spawned in and had the need to share that. It's like, yeah, no, you could have kept that to yourself, and I would have been perfectly fine. Like, you didn't have to tell me all that, dog. Like, I would have been cool without hearing all that. Yeah, we still have a good amount of these left to do. There's no shame anymore. Yeah, but sometimes it's funny to have no shame. That time was just like out of pocket. It's like, dog, like, you know, you keep that to yourself. Like, hey, I mean, maybe if I knew you better and then you just like popped up and said that, I'd be like, who else but Squiddard? But it's like, dog, I don't know you like that. Like, and this is, we are in public. Usually people use the no shame argument when they're smelly and like are like super religious. My dad one time said that in regard to people breastfeeding in public. He was all like, he's like, isn't there any shame anymore? And it's like, dog, shut up. Like, what's wrong with you? It's like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, it's not like it's not like people are like, hey, come look at my breasts, and like forcing you to look. It's like, no, they are like feeding their child. And if you were watching someone do that, that is on you. Like, that is your skill issue. You are the reason that that is like a bad thing. Oh, we got a minute and 30 seconds. Let's go over to NA real quick. And also, hi Zadaku-san. And the worst part is, it was in regard to one of my cousins, and they were just breastfeeding their kid in the house. We weren't even in public. And then he's like, isn't there any shame anymore? And he like walked out of the room, and it's like, what is wrong with you? Like, this is only a big deal because you're making it a big deal. Like, get a bag. And what's crazy is that he said that, and he was the same person that used to show young celery pornographic imagery. I'd just be like enjoying life, and he'd be like, hey son, check this out, and show me like naked women in magazines, and I'd be like, I don't want to see that. And it's like, you know, you can't do both. You can't both do things like that and also then be like, isn't there any shame anymore? It's like, you just sound stupid. Like, You're a hypocrite. A hypocrite. That should have killed enough time. Let's go back over to JP, because I just wanted to use one bronze apple. Minimize my spending, you know. Get some passive income going. Get out of here, Maeve. Ashidomon clears easy, I hope. But just in case he doesn't, we'll do that. Alright, let's roll. Oh, I think why I was thinking about that breastfeeding thing was because, well, okay, I brought that up because we brought up no shame, but that ties back into something else that happened recently. Is that building I have to go to today to pick up that document, they have a sign outside that says breastfeeding welcome, which I thought was pretty funny. Or not like welcome, it said like allowed. It was like breastfeeding's allowed. And it's like, okay, that's cool, I guess. And then I thought, oh yeah. My dad's freak out years ago. There are people that are like weird about that. It's like, again, it's not really like a sexual thing unless you are trying to make it one. And then that's just like a you issue. Maeve. There hasn't been a raid up for Takeda Shingen, right, Zadaku-san? Like, I haven't missed out on that yet, right? I haven't missed out yet! There's like gonna be a writer part 2, unassumably, right? Because I thought he was on that graphic for the upcoming releases of servants that are gonna be on this whole everyone gets a raid up deal. You don't know when? I see. Yay! Well, that's reassuring. Yes. Get away from me. I'm sending a text message. Hang on. Okay, cool. Oh, back to the old grind. No! Well, before we continue this, let me go and show off my Hephaestion combo. My Hephaestion Wombo combo video. Check it out, dog. I was in the studio cooking up this one, and I think I cooked up a gem. I think I polished some straight garbage, but made it into, like, not garbage. I turned garbage into something tasty. Check it out. I mean, you see the layup. You see how it goes. A little something light, a little something thick, a little something strong. You know how it is. Drinking a milkshake through a straw. Looks good to me. Well, check this out. Hephaestion Gaming, just like I sent you that message saying. Yeah, for some reason Happy Tabby never kills with this attack. Not sure why. It's always like 2,000 damage short. Well, just oil me up and call me a fool. Normally it's about 2,000 damage short. And then see Tamamo comes in and it's like, hey guys, Tamamo Gaming here. And then she does that thing where she just does that. And then sucks nothing. And then she goes to the back of the party. There might be no Taki to Shingen banner. Well, that would suck. I could have swore he was on the graphic, though, when they were showing, like, what servants are going to be on the rate up for the month. Like, he was on the writer one, you know? I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Ooh, that was the last track. Short album. Nah, it was a fairly lengthy album. Wow. Yeah, see, don't get worried. Hephaestion never kills with this. See, bro lives every time. She was just looping it up so that Arash can finish the job. Where's my music folder at? Oh, it's right here. Let's see here. Next up, as cool as a cucumber. That's a fun name. Let's listen to them next. What the? There we go. Get away from me, freak. And then I do this, and then we extract each to a separate folder. Let's listen to this one first. Actually, this is the first one as far as chronological goes. Let's listen to this. No clue what this band sounds like. You posted the thing. Oh, that's what you mean? No, I was talking about that other thing. Hang on. Oh, here, I gotta get on my phone to show it to you. So let me do this first, then I'll talk about it. Yeah, if we have a Hephaestion chain, she can sometimes 3-turn it, but this is usually 4-turn gaming. Usually 4-turn gaming. Occasionally 3-turn gaming. Okay, cool. Time to finish this guy off. Do it, Hephaestion. But you see that? That's the result of my training. Hephaestion gaming. Here, I found the image I'm talking about. I'm gonna post it in the chat. Hang on. This one, honey. I'm talking about this. He's on that banner. He just hasn't had a rate up. Despite it being the Rider one. So I'm assuming there's going to be a Rider Wave 2. What the? This team. 2, 4, 6. Let's pick up some stinks. But yeah, I assume that just given that he's gonna have a rate up. It's just more of a matter of when. I guess less of a matter of if. Who do you think you are? This is not at all what I thought music by a band called Cool as a Cucumber would sound like. And they spell cool and cucumber with a Q. As cool as a cucumber, but just with Q's instead of C's. Get out of here. He survived. Hey, look, it's Ibaraki Gaming. I'm glad Secondo History Dono is not here to see this. He would never recover. Slice and dice. Do not eat mice. Get away from me. There's an koreba, and then I skip it. I take it to the first line of dialogue, then I skip it. And all these left to do. I mean, there's still 5 days left, so it's not like I'm Oh no, Home Alone! You know what I mean? I mean, I guess this could be the furthest we go for today. And then I can go for a walk and then get ready to have to go to that appointment thing at 1. It's not really an appointment, it's just I gotta go and pick up some documents. Important legal documents. Shrug emoji. And like, what are you gonna do? Not pick up important legal documents? I guess so, honestly. That could be done. But I'm not a freak. I'm just criminally insane. Well, let's weigh out the options. We either do it now. I mean, we could. I mean, I have enough bronze apples to where I'm not, afraid for my life. So might as well at least finish Maeve. Finish getting Maeve all oiled up. What the? They should make one of those CEs. You know how there's that one for lawful good servants? They should make one for the chaotic evil servants. I think it'd be cool. Have Ashia Domon butt naked on the cover of the CE. Oh, Cersei? Sorry. Kyuke Major. Kyuke. Kyuke. Shrug emoji. Kyuke witch. You survived, but now you're dead. Do you think Ashia Domon's feet are black right there because he just is like nasty and doesn't take good care of himself? And that's just dead flesh. And his nails are that long not because of curse energy or something cool. It's just he's unkept. Alright, Maeve, your time is up. Mother's breast. Nanka. Get away. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go for a walk here shortly. Not shortly, but like shortly. But not too shortly, but shortly. I'm gonna go for a walk, but not like now. But now, but later. Later, but not right now. I'm here, but I'm not really here. I will be there, though, eventually, but not right now. Something like that. Get away from me, you bunch of crabs. So far, I haven't heard anything interesting from this album. It's not bad, per se. The cover is really funny. But there's been nothing that I've heard thus far where I'm like, okay, dog, tap me in. Stereos. Eyuriware. Alright, my Gagalagoons, destroy them now. How many tracks are on this album? 15? I went Porky Pig moment there for a second. Sweet. Not interested in this song. Kara kure... No. Kara kurenai. Kara kurenai. Skip. Me when I bust a move. Hi Maeve, bye Maeve. I mean, this fool down here is going to be around for another 19 days. So I'm not like in a hurry to do these. I just don't want to forget to do these two couple of losers. Cooking Nikichichi. That just says like... That's Kare, isn't it? Like he. It's one of those words like that. It's not Boku or like Watashi or Ware. Or is it? Hang on. Yeah, it is Kare, isn't it? It is, yeah, cool. I was scared there and doubting myself, but yeah, that's just Kare. Kare. Would that be translated into more like him? Oh, whatever. Listen, dog, this is not grammar class. And if you thought it was, well, I'm sorry. What the? We'll just take the usual suspects with us. We got the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4. And I mean, that's all we'll take. Because what's the worst that'll happen? Anti-foreigner servant 25? I doubt it. Just in case. Just in case. Just in case. We'll take Hogan. But Kichi Hogan. Isn't that her name? Either way, we'll take Kichi with us. She can hold down the fort if things get bad. Oh. I'm afraid. Wait, why did we bring Waver? Well, whatever. Why didn't somebody stop me? Dies. Oops, I didn't mean to use that. My fault. Sorry, Hokusai. Yay. I mean, that's still a fair amount of damage, and she got pretty much all of her NP back. He just needs to be hit once, and there we go. You don't do any damage despite being the star of today's show there. Niki Chichi. Niki Chichi. Niki Chichi. Niki Chichi. Oh, what? And I got a text message. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. I'm doing my best, okay? Okay, I'm back. I don't want to hear this snare drum. Okay, I don't care anymore. I don't like Cool as a Cucumber, that album. I actually opened Google. Get out of here. Let's try one of their other albums. The Whereabouts of Sealed Boundary is what this one looks like it's called. Nostalgia Tour. 4 discs? Okay, I'm not listening to all that. What about this one? How are you still alive? That's a dragon. That's how you're still alive, because that doesn't do any damage. Nikichichi, more like loser. Get me out of here. I don't think I like this band. Like, I don't think waste my time listening to it. They're not the worst I've ever heard, but I'm not interested. Bro said, be you not entertained? And I do not be entertained. Sorry, Cool as a Cucumber, but your music is just not as cool as a cucumber to me. So get out of here. Delete. What's next in the big list of music I downloaded folder? Grapefruit Jam. I just got one album from them. Mushroom Lady, goodbye. The unmatched power of the sun irradiates us all. What is it? A bunch of dragons? Send them to the moon. You lost me when the vocals came on. Atria is not going to do enough damage to kill anything. I was wrong. You know, this song isn't bad, actually. I just thought the instrumental sounded cool by itself. So I was a bit disappointed to see it become a vocal song. Not even a Dragon Fang. I'm disappointed. Amadai. Sorry, I was viewing the internet for a second. Man, there's 4 arrows for this? That's crazy. Nikichichi is really cooking up something. Cooking up the bad seed of Davy Jones, that's what. Big guy. Aw, man, this loser oftentimes removes buffs. Oh well. But, you know, maybe he'll be a good guy and just won't remove our buffs this time. Maybe it'll be different. Maybe it'll be different. Well, it doesn't matter, because we've really staked our claim in this world, as in done a lot of damage that he can never recover from. See, like that. Oh, cool! Debuff resistant removal. But put that in a way that makes sense, what I just said. But sweet. Finally, it paid off. Sweet. You know, my eye doesn't feel as dry anymore, but I'm pretty sure it's still really red. Although I don't have a camera pointed at my face for me to see, but I can just assume that that's the case. I can do this. I can do this. Like this. And hit him with something light like this. A little something there. A little something here. A little bit of charge. A little bit of set up that star regen. Now it's over for you, Frieza. Nice. You know that one chapter of the Learning with FGO manga when Altera was talking about spending money on FGO and then Tamama was like, well, why don't we go and spend it on a nice meal or something? And then Altera was like, why would we do that? You eat a meal and it's gone. It's like, at least this is something that lasts. That was funny. I mean, I gotta agree with her. I'd rather have a piece of plastic than I would have a good meal. That piece of plastic will be there in hard times. And that meal will come out a few hours later and be gone forever. Hooray. Okay, cool. I think I'm gonna call it here for today so I can go for a walk and then go and pick up those legal documents and then I die. Kurenai Tsuki Kuroi Tsuki Crimson Moon Black Moon? Whatever, that's a pretty cool title of a song. But I'll have to hear it later. So yeah, as per usual, I thank you for coming out. You can't see it, but I'm making a heart with my hands because I heart you. Yes, you for coming through. Well, you can't heart my hand and hand my heart. You can see this triple time over. So thank you. There you go. Hand, heart, heart, hand. We're gonna go and actually, since we've got a whole audience of three's a crowd, well, let's not hide under a shroud. There's someone playing No More Heroes 2. We'll go ahead and raid them. So yeah, good old this guy. Cool. So yeah, don't stop rocking on my account. Go and check out this No More Heroes 2 gameplay. But yeah, as per usual, I'll see you later, alligators, and after wily crocodiles. Doo-doo-doo.